All right, so Jesse here. I gotta say something. You meet all kinds of people in the world today. So I just pulled into a gas station to grab something to drink, and I'm in the old Catfish just cruising around, you know. And a dude pulls in there with one of them new BMW Supras, and we just started chit-chatting because he said my car smelled rich and that the tuning sounds off. So I had Jeremy Formato at Faster Proms tune this thing. It's spot on. So right there I could see the bullshit coming out. So we start talking about times and whatnot, and he goes to saying that Supra, I asked him, I said, how much does that thing run? And he tells me the price. Okay, so I said, no dude, like times. So this thing looks clearly stock. Now I don't know much about imports and whatnot because I drive Chevy. So the funny thing goes is I asked him what it runs, and he said in the quarter mile it will do 6 seconds. Okay, not eighth mile, and that it wouldn't even do that. It was so stock. I don't know what those cars run. Maybe one of you guys can chime in and tell me what those things actually run. It's one of them newer Supras. I know some pretty gangster older ones that'll walk away from this old Camaro, but this guy was on some stock wheels and he said he ran a 6 second in the quarter mile. So I said, nah. I just stopped him right there. I said, dude, it takes over thousands of horsepower to get that kind of power, you know, speed. And he said, not if the weight is right. So at that point, I just start walking away, shaking my head, and then asked him if he wanted to run it, and that I would go for like 1,000 right now. And I said, you should have no problem because you run 6s in a quarter mile. I said, this old beater only does like 1050s, maybe on full tilt on spray, ready to rock. And he said he didn't have no cash on him. And I said, well, let's do it for free. And he said, no, he doesn't have his race tires on. And then I negated, I pointed out that my car is also on street tires and they're fucked, but I was still down. I don't know any real racer that would be called out like that, especially with the sarcasm I was coming at with this guy. I don't know anybody that would turn that shit down. I would have raced your fucking grandma if she did that to me. So I could see, obviously, I've been building cars for a long time, and I know there's some fast Supras out there, and I've been beat by quite a few of them. But a 6 second, let me know if that's real or not.